All right, let's go to the business end of the pickup truck. And you'd have thought that this would be a pretty level playing field. Turns out leadership has innovation even in this key region of a working truck. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Ford has best in class in terms of cargo volume. How'd they do it? Because they went deeper on their side rails than virtually any of their competitors. 22.4 inches. That's a good news, potential bad news scenario. Here's what I'm talking about. When we analyzed that, we said, boy, that's awesome, makes perfect sense, gives you great volume, but how do you get to all of it? The leader comes up with innovation with a class exclusive, hands-free to use box side step. Bang, hold your cargo, step on in, and load it the way you need it loaded, or pull it out the way you got to do it. And again, it stows away hands-free. That's how leaders think. Now, other key details. One of the things we fell in love with the first time we used it was what they call the rear view camera. Hidden within the actual logo itself is a camera that allows you to back right on up to a tail ball hitch. Now, as a guy who gets out 5 and 6 times trying to get his truck lined up, this is a feature I look forward to having myself. Now, even at night, the backup lights illuminate this area, and either on your mirror or if you've got the nav system, it'll show up there, allows you to back up first time, every time, bang, right to the ball. Neat technology. Tailgate assist, standard in Ford. Optional in some trucks. We think this is an important feature to make, frankly, living with the truck far more practical. They introduced something in Super Duty last year that we thought was awesome and hoped that eventually it would trickle down to the smaller trucks. Well, they didn't wait long. They understood when they had something going for them. They call it tailgate step. We call it a feature you just flat have to have. The ability to literally walk right into the back of your truck. This is how you maintain leadership. Now, the innovation doesn't stop there. Not only does this thing stow easily, as you can see, not exactly hard to use. Of course, they've got innovation in the overall cargo management system. Here's what I'm talking about. Now, most everybody in the game at this level already has some form of what they call bed extender. Ford took this one yet a notch further up. It completely breaks down and stows totally out of the way. So in terms of interfering with cargo you want to put in, or what has been a drawback for a lot of the competitors, the fact that you have to remove the whole system in order to fully use the box, again, they came up with some innovation. They also came up with this stow system and cargo management system. Now, at first blush, I didn't know if I would want this, but when you see the innovation and the flexibility this gives a customer, again, you understand why these guys are, in fact, the leaders. This thing's capable of holding up to 600 pounds. It's completely adjustable in how you divide the cargo, and you can option it up with what initially struck me as just toolboxes. Turns out these can be coolers as well, and I thought that was kind of neat. Last detail, subtle but really important. Standard rub rail guards. I think this molding is very important if you really care about your truck. The notion of dragging cargo over and across this paint job, not pleasant, yet Chevrolet doesn't even have it. Come on, guys, get in the game. This is how leaders do it. This is why, in fact, they've got the most flexible and usable and, frankly, the leadership position when it comes to cargo box design.